Hello, my dear viewers. This is the Diggers Copy Webinars YouTube channel, and you are watching Forex Trading with Rakesh. Today is 15th of May 2023. Benny, hello, how are you? Thank you for joining. Hello, Paul, welcome to the stream. All right, guys, let me introduce myself for a bit. I am a Diggers Copy's trading community member. We are a member of a small community which has a lot of traders there. I'm not an employee of Lucas Copy Bank, so please do not confuse me as an employee. And therefore, all the views and trading ideas that I'm going to discuss in this webinar are of my own. It has nothing to do with the Lucas Copy Bank. Now I know that every piece of information which is already priced into the chart, so we'll only focus ourselves on the charts and try to find out the key levels. We will not talk about any fundamental analysis or something. We'll just try to find out the key levels of importance from where the price can inflect or reverse, and we'll see how we can use those key levels in our trading. For this, we will be using the candlestick charts for our analysis, although there are different type of charts like bar charts and line and area charts, but we will just focus on the candlestick type of chart because they give us the maximum possible information, and we'll see how we can use them. Okay, and in the next 30 to 45 minutes, we'll be looking at the major currency pairs, some bullions and Brent, some yen crosses also, and also we'll be looking at some indexes along with the cryptocurrencies. Okay, so I request you to kindly what you call it, before the takeoff, pull your seat belts on, put your seat belts on. Let's be ready for the ride like that. Also, guys, at the end of the session, I will be actually taking the questions from the viewers, so please be ready to ask the questions. Actually, it makes me very happy when my viewers ask me questions and I try to satisfy them with the answers. So please ask questions. I encourage you to ask questions through the chat box that is provided in the right side, on the right side of this live stream. And before I start the session, I just want to say that please do not take this live stream as a trading advice, because this is not a trading advice and it is only for information and to increase your knowledge about how to read the charts, how to read the patterns, and how to use them in the real world. I am not authorized to give you any trading advice, so please do not take my advice as the direct trading advice. You can use it in your trading, but not as it is. And even if you use, I cannot be responsible for your losses or your profits whatsoever. Please do your own research, I mean, before you put your money on the line. And before we begin, let me take you through the risk disclaimer first. Guys, please understand this risk disclaimer completely and then only jump to the charts. All right. So the first chart on your screen right now is the US dollar index. Benny, are you still there? Have you been profitable recently? Did you find my levels interesting or not? And Paul, are you new here? I think Paul, this is your second time, right, Paul, to be here. Are you trading with the Dukas Copy Bank, Paul, or who is your broker, if you would like to share with us? Yes, and I have a question about AUD USD. Okay, and what's that question, brother? What do you think? What is the question about Australian dollar? We will address that question when we go to Australian dollar, but you are free to ask the question right now. Paul, you still there or you're gone? I think Paul is watching the webinar without the earphones. Hello guys, whoever has joined, you can write some hey, hello, so that we know each other, and there is no problem in writing hello, hi. in talking to each other before we begin, so that we know who all are attendees here. Even if my moderator of the webinar is there, he can also say hello so that I know that he's here. There's no problem. I can wait. I can wait for the question. Yes, and I have a question, and I am not going to ask that question. Okay, guys, before I begin, if you can smash that like button, which is below the video, it will help us in the Google YouTube algorithm. Sorry, just setting my laptop up. Okay. Do you want to share any chart? If you want to share any chart, you can share that also. Okay, I'm waiting for your questions, and I'll be AFK for like 30 seconds, and I'll be back in 30 seconds. I have just one very urgent piece of work. In 30 seconds, I am back. Okay, guys, 30 seconds only. All right, I'm back. Sorry, just setting up my lap. All right, okay, ready. So I'm also ready for the question, but okay, I will wait for your question. And because Australian dollar is very far, so we'll begin with the webinar, guys, with the new energy. Okay. So if you can, guys, hear me, say yes, we can hear you. Okay, okay, I checked the audio myself. So the first thing that we are going to see is the dollar index, guys. On Friday, there was a breakout to the upside, and the price managed to close above the crucial level of 102.46, and after the close higher, it is trying to give us a pullback, which we were expecting. We were expecting a pullback to this level, but actually this high, which was made on 2nd of May, and the high was 102.16, is trying to give support to this price. So the intraday low that the price has made today is 102.17 and has taken support here. I'll show you on the 4-hour. You see this level has acted as a good support, but this previous close is still acting as a resistance. Now you will see it on the 1-hour. So what does it signifies? That there is potential of more correction. So the next correction which I am expecting is going to go to this short line most probably, and this area I am expecting to act as a good area of support from where the price can rise. Now going back to the daily. So this was the journey which I was expecting the price to do. Why? Because this symmetrical triangle was very nice consolidation. The price finally took off from here and moved out of consolidation, and in the process it also has broken through the previous reaction high. Okay, now since the reaction high is broken, so I'm expecting a higher low and a higher high. Now this is just an expectation as of now, but from where the price can reverse, we had two possible targets. One is this recent broken high first, and the other one is this symmetrical triangles falling trend line. Now this falling trend line generally tends to act as a good support. I'll show you this how it happens. Generally, if you have a symmetrical triangle, okay, it is making basically higher highs and sorry, higher highs and higher lows. Okay, this is something that happens. It makes higher high, higher low, and then like inside and okay. Now when it breaks, generally it comes back to this area to test this as the fresh area of support, and that is the time when we are supposed to take our risk and put a trade. So CAD JPY, it has broken the hangman. So are we in an uptrend now? USDs are. What is the current situation on it? Well, I guess Benny, your question was going to be on Australian dollar, and you're asking me about CAD JPY and US dollar against the rand. What is this? uh, okay, I get it when you are not. So the guys, the dollar index. There is a counter question to you, Benny. Wait, sorry. Let me ask. No, I will answer these also. Okay, but you can ask about Australian dollar because in the process, Australian dollar is going to be third. Thereafter, we will go to US CAD and then USDs are also. But you have to be with me for the entire time. Okay, and we will address every questions. Don't worry. So guys, what is the point here? The point is that if 102.16 still acts as a good support, then you can plan your trade close to this one. And if this low, which price has made on the 1 hour chart on 0800 hour candle, that is around 102.17, if that is taken out, then you can expect some of this area, not exactly this, but some of this area to act as a fresh support. And when the price breaks this falling channel, was not confirmed. Okay, this was just my hypothetically made channel. So you actually can make this channel like this, okay, by joining the highs and lows. And as soon as you see that this channel breaks to the upside, you can be sure that the uptrend has resumed, which is what you are expecting actually for an uptrend to continue, right? If the price doesn't continue lower and breaks this channel, you will be knowing that okay, now dollar is in a buy condition and we can open a buy position here. Okay, but on the upside, keep an eye on the recent high that the price has made. Now because now this time 102.46 may not be the resistance area. Okay, this may not be your resistance area. Your resistance area most probably is going to be the recent high that the price has made, and which is 102.56. all right, so expect something like this now. So what is happening on the euro? It is exact mirror image of what is happening in the dollar index. Just to clean the things out, we are removing this channel, and now we know that the downtrend has started, so there is no point in keeping this one. We were expecting the price to reverse to this area and then find a selling entry, but that has also not happened. So let's go to plan B, and the plan B is if the price breaks and closes below 1.0909, then 1.0909 is going to act as a huge resistance. So if the price comes back to this area, that will be my A++ trade. Now what is an A++ trade? A++ trade is where I get least risk and maximum potential profit, because I will be trying to sell as close as to 1.0909, okay, somewhere here, and then we'll try to put a stop loss somewhere like maybe 20 points or maybe 30, whatever you want to keep, wherever you are comfortable with, and then we'll try to lock these profits around 1.0830 area. Okay, when I do this in this process, I aim for 3 to 1 reward to risk ratio. All right, guys. So would you like to sell it immediately as soon as the price reaches here? That is your wish, but I think waiting for price action will be better idea. What is that price action that you will wait for? Either you will get a bearish engulfing here, or you will get a bearish pin bar, or maybe you will get something like inside bar and a breakdown to the downside. Now what is inside bar and breakdown to the downside? This is a classic example. Okay, had this candle been with a lower high than the previous candle, then this would have been an inside bar and then a breakdown to the downside. Now this is a bearish pin bar at the resistance, this is also bearish pin bar at the resistance, this is a bearish engulfing at the resistance. So something like this you want, okay, at around here in this area. Now one more thing that you can do is you can actually draw a channel here and wait for the channel resistance area to get tested. Okay, like this is also possible. So you can wait for this channel, because in that case it will be a confluence of two resistances. Okay, if you wait for this area, okay, on say 17th of May, which I don't think that price will wait for 17th of May, because tomorrow only I think the price will be able to come from there. But if the price goes here to on 17th of May, this is the best area from where you can sell this price. Okay, this is the best area where you can sell this price with a target of around 75 points and with a small stop loss actually around 12 to 15 points. Okay, this is the best thing. But if you can get, but I think the sellers will be more aggressive and they will sell this price even before that. So what you can do is you can create a small channel to the upside like this, and also you can change the stroke to this and color to be yellow, maybe background color also to be yellow. Okay, so in this way you will know that possible direction of the market is going to be south, and you will be expecting a resistance around 1.0909 area, and that makes a huge sense to me right now, because the price has closed convincingly below the very good support around 1.0909, which we are expecting now to act as a resistance. All right, guys, that's all about the euro. And this time when the price trying to go down, I will not keep it like the, okay, and there are two more important levels now which I will be discussing with you. One is this one, and the other one is this recent low that the price has made. So on the way down you will see that 1.0845 is also acting as some support, so the buyers will try to jump in around this area. But since this is just a beginning of the downtrend, I think these two lows will be taken out and the price will try to go and give us a close around this area here, around 1.0789. okay, after that the next support is around 1.0713. all right, here. So yes, this is what you can expect on the euro. All right, guys, what about the pound? Well, now those who don't know about the hidden bullish divergence, I think you can switch to my webinar of Friday, where I mentioned this very specifically, how to open a buy trade here. Benny, MGA, I think MGA is not here today, but you still, I told you that if you see very close to this area, if you find a green candle, on top of that you can okay, on top of that you can place your stop buy order and keep your stop loss below and see what happens here. Do you see this? This is called bullish hidden divergence. That means RSI has already made more headroom to go on the top, and the price failed to trade below the previous low. I didn't enter, unfortunately, but you now know the concept, right? Now you know the concept, how to trade this, right? That is more important if you know. And if you don't know, what you can do is just switch to my previous webinar on Friday and then and try to see what I said here and how you can trade these type of patterns. It is very easy, very less risk involved, because most of the time your stop loss is very small, okay, and your take profit is huge. So now we are expecting upside 1.2679 area in the pound. All right, guys. And on the way, I think 1.2577 should provide resistance, but that will be small. Okay. I will say just for the time being, the price may stop here 1.2577, and then it should head on to 1.2679 in this case. Australian dollar. Your question has not arrived around Benny, around Australian dollar. If you have any questions, okay. It hasn't broken, only by a little bit. Okay, it's rare. It hasn't broken. Questions. I don't know what is your question. Yeah, GBP AUD. Sometimes you say OD USD, sometimes you say GBP. Okay, so guys, this area we were expecting the price to break higher and then come back to test this as the fresh support. The price has broken higher, and now I think we should wait for the price to come back. No, this is 4 hour. This is daily. All right. Actually, this is what we had expected, and that has already happened. There is no doubt about it. But on the 1 hour, yes, this price broke, and then okay. Today in this 1 hour candle, the price is trading above points. The price is made 0.6706, which is yes quite higher than this high that the price is made 0.6705. So yes, the price has broken the structure here. Yes, GBP I re-entered and it was a mistake. Okay. So the Australian dollar again here is in an uptrend, but it has already met the resistance area. So expect a small halt here in this zone. The price may pull back to these highs. These highs are around 0.6692. So these are not much, only 20 pips, I think 20 pips back, and then it may push higher. And if it is not able to find a support at around these 20 pips, then these lows will be providing support to the price, which is around 0.6675. So today the price should get support from the Australian dollar. On the higher side, I think the resistance is lying at around 0.6705, where the price is trading right now, and thereafter 0.6716. After this, the price had 6805 as the resistance. So anywhere around, okay, so we were expecting the price to actually trade above 6805, which it has already done. You see that the price has already done above 6805. So we were just looking for the higher lows here, and higher lows have formed. So higher highs will be formed now around 6805 and up more. So you, I think, got that idea about where Australian dollar is going from this price action, right? So the price made a higher high. So now we are expecting a higher low and higher high to be formed in this market. In that case, I think it has to break through 0.6805. So if it breaks higher than 6805, so what will happen in the GBP against the Australian dollar? The pound should go down. But the problem here is that the pound is also appreciating. Okay. You see, the pound is also appreciating. So if the pound is also going good, Australian dollar is also going good, what happens? If both goes good, if both the pair goes good, then generally this starts happening. The pairs goes nowhere against each other. This is what happens. Okay. So expect pound against Australian dollar to go nowhere. Okay. So there will be a sideways move. One has to perform the otherwise, like one has to go down or up. If both are going up, so against one single currency, then correlation is dead, and they will be going nowhere against each other. So even now Australian dollar is appreciating much. It is in an uptrend, pound is in an uptrend. So why will you trade such a currency? You are just making dead investments here. Don't do this. All right, I told you around about pound specifically that once it breaks through this trend line, falling trend line, then only open the trades. We'll go to pound also against Australian dollar. So what about the New Zealand dollar? Is it going good? Yes, it is also going good, but don't be in a trap here. Okay, here looks like the price is making higher highs and higher lows, but it has broken through a recent crucial price structure here. So when the price goes to 0.6262 area, I would think I will be willing to sell this market with the lower prices. Okay, because I see that the sellers are very aggressive in this market, and as soon as 0.6262 will arise, I think I will be looking for a selling opportunity with the target of 6225 and 6187 in this market. All right. See these lows that the price have broken. I think this will be a very good resistance. 0.6262, this has been a good resistance in the past. So I think when the price comes to this area again, 0.6262, it will be an area of interest by the sellers, so they will try to jump in and push the markets down. Let's see how the things unfold, but right now I'm not going to buy this market until and unless it gives a close higher than 0.6262 with a decent candle. USD JPY, we are in an uptrend on this one, no doubt about it, and the resistance is 137.77. If it makes a move below 133.01, we will start selling this market. Okay, till the time it is trading above that, we are buyers on this. That's it. Around there is nothing much in the USD JPY, so I cannot speak much about it. Dollar against the Canadian one, yes, this is what we were expecting. There's okay, there may be some differences in the times, okay, but the levels are same. Yes, this is a Marubozu also, so the dollar is depreciating against the Canadian dollar. What we can identify from here is that if the dollar is going down against the Canadian dollar, that means Brent must be going up or down. Benny, what you have learned from here till now? Will the Brent be going up or down? The Brent must be going up. The Brent must be going up. Okay, no, the Brent must be going up against the US dollar, against the this thing, US dollar. Brent must be going up. See, Brent must be going up, because when the Brent goes up, the Canadian dollar goes up. If the Canadian dollar goes up, the US dollar goes down against the Canadian dollar. Okay, so what is expected on this? Well, 1.3314 is expected on this, and on the higher side 1.3522 was expected to act as a resistance, which it did not. So now next level of resistance for us is 1.3567, where the price has just been traded. Even if the price rises from here, it will again find resistance in this zone, okay. So keep an eye in this zone. If you find a second opportunity to go short here, that will be, I think, a best approach to short the pair around here with a small stop loss here and take profit here. In this case, your risk to reward ratio will be around 60 to 220. It is more than 1:3. So yes, that will be suitable from the risk point of view also. USD CHF has tried to give us higher closings, but we know that the bias is bearish, so we will be selling this market, okay, as soon as we get an opportunity. The potential resistance is 0.8994, and okay, yes, even if the 0.8994 is taken out, the price will be in an uptrend. At least from this market structure, the price will enter an uptrending structure. But you look at here in the at the previous markets, around February 1st there was a support here, and around 30th of March there was support here. Then this support finally broke on 4th of April, and thereafter the price has not seen this level again. So even if the price goes higher than 0.8994, I think it will get rejected at around 0.9070. So in all means, I think below 0.9070 we should not be looking for the buying opportunities. Any opportunity to go short should be taken. So look for only selling opportunity in this market. Do not look for buying opportunity, especially Below 0.8994 this market is very weak, so below that only look for the selling opportunity. Above that, even if you want to look for buying opportunity, don't look for buying opportunities above 0.8994. Wait for the price to go higher than 0.9070, because that is an area where there was a lot of support in the past. So even if the price goes to that area from the down, I think that will be acting as a very good resistance. So keep an eye on that level. 0.9070 is the crucial level. If you want, I can also increase the width of this so that you know that this is a very crucial level. Okay, so this is a crucial level on the upside. Guys, if you are vibing around here, if you are enjoying the webinar, if you are gaining something out of it, and it doesn't really cost you anything, you can smash that like button which is below the video. That will be very helpful for me. Okay, let's go to the silver. What is happening in silver? Silver, we are already sellers in the silver, right? So every rise in the silver, we should be looking for a selling opportunity. Okay, this is a must now. Why? Because the silver has also broken through the crucial resistance, which was now acting as a support. Actually, crucial resistance it was earlier here. 3 times it has acted as a resistance on 3rd of January, on 15th of January, and also on 2nd of February. So when this price was broken, so next time this acted as a support once, twice, and now it has broken through this level also. So again, when the price goes to this area, I am expecting it to act as a resistance. So 24.47 is the level which now I am acting as I am expecting to act as a resistance now, and this is supposed to be a very good resistance. So expect to open your positions around this area 24.47 with the targets on the downside 23.55 and 22.80 and 22.13. all right. So if you want to go short in silver, I think 24.47 should be the area where you should be looking for the selling opportunity, guys. Okay, gold has already reached the area of confluence. No, but the gold is making higher highs and higher lows. So yes, gold is consolidating. Actually, this is already an area of confluence. This is from where the gold should actually start falling if it has to fall. And if the gold fails to fall from here, which I think most probably is going to happen, if the gold fails to fall from here and goes to the top side, then look for this area to act as a fresh support and then rise to this side. So this should be your area of opportunity. When the price reverses from here, then to buy gold here. Okay, buy here and take profit at 2048, and if you are looking for really like me higher highs and higher lows, then 2079 should be a target. Okay, like this. I hope you get the idea. But if it has to get sold off, then this is the area from where it should get sold off. Why? Because those sellers who are looking for this trend line, they are also observing this trend line, and those who are looking for this resistance line, they are also observing this area. Sorry, one more time. What do you mean one more time? On the gold? Okay, so my point is that the gold is making higher highs and higher lows. Okay, now here it has failed to make higher highs and higher lows. It is making lower highs and higher lows. So it is consolidating. It is consolidating. Now consolidation means after a move, it is just going sideways, nowhere else. It is not going higher, it is not going lower. So see, if the price has made a high here and a low here, it has not made a lower low, right? It has not made a higher high. So it is consolidating. Now if the gold has to go down, then I think this is the area where the sellers should jump in. So in next 4 hours to 8 hours, if the gold does not break below, from below where? So let's make a channel. Now this channel, foreground color must be black. Okay, so if the gold doesn't break through this channel to the downside, I think then the gold will break to the upside. Now what is the scope for the gold to go. Let's make a triangle here. This is the only area where gold can stay, right, in this triangle. Either it has to go out of this triangle or it will keep trading in this triangle, but this triangle will not last forever. So on 16th of May this triangle will finish, right? In that process, in that time frame, the price has to either go down or either it has to go up. My point here is that if the gold goes down, then that is another story, but if the gold goes up, then we can use this opportunity here to buy. Okay, but if the gold goes down, I will not be entering the trade. Why I will not be entering the trade? Because on the daily time frame, the gold is making higher highs and higher lows, and before making this high here, the price has made this high. Between these two highs, this is the lowest low that the price has made. So till the time the price does not break this low, okay, this is like a market structure, till the time the price does not break through this low, I will not be a seller. So I will be a seller like this. So I can only sell this market below 1969. Above 1969, I will only be looking for the buying opportunity. Now coming back to 4-hour again. So here, if the price goes to the downside, I should be actually selling this market, but no, my major trend says I should not be selling this market, so I will skip that. But if the price breaks to the upside like this, then I will be taking this opportunity here to buy this market in this direction. Okay, got my idea? Trend is my friend, so I will always keep in mind that I will try to open the trades in the direction of the trend. Now the direction of the trend for the gold is up, so I will not be taking any opportunity which is forcing me to position myself in the downward direction. I will not. Okay, I will skip that. I got a sell now. Well, you got a sell now, that can work. That can work, but on the shorter time frames. Okay, on the 1 hour, on the 4-hour, it can work. That's not a problem because the price is already in a zone. Stop loss at 22.5. What are you? 2022.5? You mean 2022.5? What are you talking about? I think we are not silver. You're not talking about silver, right? So if your stop loss is at 2022.5, let me check that also. I think you're good. 2022.5 is a good stop loss, but I just hope that you get a breakdown from here. But if you don't get a breakdown from here, then you will find a huge support in this area around 2015 to 2016, and something like this can happen. Okay, because the price is making higher highs and higher lows on 1 hour chart. Don't you see this? This is called a triangle structure, rising triangle. You can search the YouTube how an ascending triangle breaks out. Okay, but just for your sake, I will just draw something of that also. So when the rising triangle, okay, a rising triangle like this breaks out, it breaks out like this and then gives us a buying opportunity again. Generally this is what happens. Okay, I will do. Thank you. Yeah, so be cautious on this trade, or try to book out profits around 2015 to 2016. Don't be very say greedy on this. Okay, if you get it around 2016, book your profits. That's all I can say now. Okay, Brent, after the push to the upside, it has all again come to the zone where it should be selling. Switch to the 4-hour and have a better look. Okay, the price has come up, but since this was a good resistance and also the previous high was around 75.82, the price has already reached that region. And if you what is this? What is this channel? Okay, this is the channel. I think now since this channel is broken, so So we can just remove this channel now. Okay, this can also be removed. I think if the price breaks higher than 75.82, then we will be no more sellers in this one, and we'll be looking for the buying opportunity at least on the 4-hour. On the daily, what is the market structure? On the daily, the market structure is down below. Oh my God, it is only down till 80.49. Till the time the price doesn't break higher than 80.49, we'll only be looking for a selling opportunity in this market. Well, that is huge. That is huge, huge. So yes, this is now the market structure. But I think 75.82 will be acting as a resistance and pushing the market down. So we are cool. We will be only looking for a selling market till the time the price is trading below 80.49. If not on 75.82, then maybe 77.57. If not that, then even higher 78.27. If not that, then 80. So we have multiple reasons for the markets to be sold off in the future. Right now, current resistance is 75.82, and on the lower side, we have support at around 72.66 and 71.36, guys. USD ZAR. Well. Are you surprised with this price move? Well, I'm not. This is what we were expecting. After this push higher, we were expecting some sideways move and some correction here. The correction is very steep. The correction is very steep. Okay, the correction is very steep because the price is coming down very fast. So yes, this is the correction, and the price can actually come back towards 18.7165, where I will be looking for buying this market again with the targets of 19.33. Right now, if you ask me, then 19.338 or actually this one here, 9.5118 should be the resistance now. Support is very far. 18.7165 is the support, guys. Bitcoin, what is happening in the Bitcoin? A dip to the downside, then a bullish pin bar, and coming back into the triangle. If it breaks higher from here, then I think this will be a classic example of break to the one side and then break to the other side and boom. Okay, but right now it is looking strong. Bitcoin, the Bitcoin is actually looking very strong here, but I cannot ask you for any buying at the current prices. Buying will only be done close to 26,950, where we have a lot of support. Up move is expected, but till the time price is trading inside the triangle, I cannot say anything about it technically. Euro JPY, well, up move has started again, and okay. Guys, technically the market structure has broken on this one. On 11th of May, the market traded lower, but it did not close lower. So, but yes, it has traded lower. That means the sellers were able to push the prices below these lows, and these are also the previous broken highs. So the price has seen support also here. But still, I think I will be cautious around these previous lows that the price has made from these highs. 149.26, these recent highs actually from 149.26, the sellers were able to push the prices below the previous lows. That means the sellers could take control of the market here. Okay, here. And now I think when the price again goes to that area 149.26, I would like to see what happens here. I would like to see what happens when the price meets this area of 149.26 again. I think I will be expecting a lot of resistance in this zone. So how you can depict that? Depict like this and change it to red maybe. So this is what I'm expecting. I'm expecting a push from this region to the downside. This is something I am expecting on this one. So on the higher side, 149.26 zone will be acting as a good resistance, and support you can expect again around 146.28 in this market, guys. All right, keep an eye on these two levels here. Euro GBP, we are turning south in this one. Actually, this you should have made a trade there when I was asking you, but even if you have not, no, not a problem. I'm looking for 0.8546 in this market, okay, and below that we will have better lows, although I have not marked those on my chart, but around 0.8341 is the area where this market can go. But right now we are targeting only the previous lows around 0.8546, and every time the price tries to go towards 0.8730, this market should be sold with the target of 0.8546 here. US 500, we also call it S&P 500. I am expecting a head and shoulder in this market. The price is consolidating in this area, trying to make a shoulder like this. 4148 area is the resistance. Actually, to be strict, 4158 is the resistance. On the downside, 4048 is the support. Okay, that's it. Euro must be falling a lot against the Australian dollar. Yes, it is already happening. Okay, this rather than here, it is happening here. So 1.6135 is the target on the downside. A break below that will expose this low, which is around 1.6034. So what you can do is you can keep a clone of it, okay, like this. Below 1.6135, you can expect 1.6035. This is 100 pips loss from here, and below that you can expect 1.5848, which is approximately 200 pips stop loss from 200 pips of profit from there. Okay, but a down move is definitely expected because Australian dollar is appreciating now and euro has no chances of appreciating. All right, guys, that is done for the euro. Ethereum is also walking on the lines of Bitcoin, similar conditions on the higher side, but you have resistance around 2015. On the lower side, you can have support at 1784 and this low that the price is made right now, that is 737. CAD JPY. So you were asking about CAD against the JPY. What you were saying around CAD JPY, boy? Okay, it is still consolidating. It is still consolidating here. Not consolidating. It has broken higher actually. The hangman. This hangman. Or this hangman or this hangman. What you were talking about? Which hangman? There is no hangman as of now. There is no hangman, brother. The hangman, yes, the last one. This one? This one? Yeah. Tell me the date. You're talking about the 4th of May or you're talking about the 9th of May? This is the hangman. 9th of May is the hangman. What is yes, yes, yes? 9th May? 9th May is a hangman and it was broken on Friday. This is Monday. This was Friday. So this was not hangman. 9th May. 9th May. 9th May was not Friday. 9th May was Tuesday. 9th May was Tuesday. Okay. Okay. So this was the 9th May and you saw that this hangman was taken out, and when the price rose to that level, it was rejected again. Okay. And then got some support here below the, okay. But why did I sell this market here with the stop loss here? No, I did not sell. I placed my stop order. Wait. I think this market would have been a hangman on 12th of May. Yes, on Friday. And I must have placed my stop orders below the low of this candle, which has not happened. The price never went below that. You see, my orders were negative. No, 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 no. My orders are still there, guys. Benny, my order is still there. My order was sell stop, bid lower than 99.70. My my bet was, if the price goes below this candle, then it should be sold off and the stop loss should be here. Okay, that was my bet. I did not sell this market. I placed a sell order. You look at this, you look at my orders. My order was, which I placed on 12th of May, that if the price goes below this, then I should sell this market, which I will now revoke. I will not sell this market now because it has started making higher highs. So this will be cancelled like this. Okay, my order is cancelled. So the point here was that if the price breaks below this, then 100.14 should start acting as a resistance. So my stop loss was a bit higher than that. But now you see that this symmetrical triangle seems to be breaking on the higher side. That is what I wanted to understand. Okay. So you see, we want to enter the market. See, we don't make the markets, right? We don't move the markets. What we do is, whichever direction market is moving, we try to align ourselves in that direction. It's like riding a truck, heavy truck. If the market is a heavy truck and I stand on the way of that heavy truck, I'll be, run over. I'll be run over by the truck. So I don't want to get run over by the truck. I just want to get a lift in that truck and ride along. That's it. So if this truck is going upside, I just want to sit in that truck and go upside. I don't want to say, no, I'm going down, you go up. No, I don't want to do that way. Okay, I don't have potential. I don't have money to move this market. Nobody has. I think it's trillions of dollars flowing every day. So whichever direction the market is going, I will try to align myself in that direction. Now here I see that the market is going nowhere. Why? Because now market is neither going higher than 101.80, nor it is going lower than 98.35. So what I do, I see that this is consolidating, making not higher highs, not lower lows. So when the price gives me a sign here, like it has given me a sign here that it is going to make maybe higher highs now. Okay, so when it gives me a sign like this, I will position myself in the direction of the trend. So what I will be looking, I will be looking a buying opportunity here. Okay, I'll be looking for a buying opportunity here like this. What do you say? Then I will check my purse. Do I have sufficient money to buy this trade? Is my risk okay? If I risk here, say some 20 pips and I make 80 pips, I will be very happy. So yes, I will be risking here some 20 pips. I mean, if I buy here at the current levels, I will tell you, okay, if I buy close to say around 100.92, I'll be keeping my stop loss below this what you call it, bullish pin bar. Okay, because I know the price tried to drop here, but then eventually it was bought back by the buyers. So I will keep my small stop loss here, but I will not be entering a trade in the Canadian dollar. Why? Because it is so bad moving currency because of the Brent, because Brent is going up down up down. Even if you try to buy CAD JPY here, you are most likely to get stopped out, most likely. Why? Because now you know that the Brent is on the resistance. Brent is at the resistance. If the Brent starts falling from here, it will take Canadian dollar along with it to the downside, and your trade in the CAD JPY will get stopped out. So why to enter this trade when you have a high chance of stopping out of it? So I will say stay away from such pairs. Okay, stay away from such pairs. Believe me, just believe me. It looks like it is moving very fast, but no, it has a higher potential of taking your stops and then moving in your direction. Okay, so stay away from this one. USA Tech moving higher highs, high lows. We were expecting always like this. So 13,723 is the minimum that we are expecting, and 13,140 is the stop loss that we are trying to keep on this one. Okay, it is simple market. Pound against the Australian dollar. Now this is what we call as chopping out. So this market is chopping you out because it is not moving higher, it is not going lower. It is just your money and your stop loss getting triggered again and again, no movement. So that's why you are not making any money on this. So why not to wait on this market? so that either pound yes, that's what happened to me now. All right, but this is not an ahaha, you are losing your money, man. We are not here to lose money, okay? We are here to make money. So yeah, keep this in mind. Okay, open the trades only close to the potential what you call it, potential support areas and the resistance area. That's why we are drawing our key areas of importance. Why we are not opening trades here, here, or here? We are only opening trades here because this is a confluence of supports. We want to be sure that when we enter the trade goes like this, zoom. Okay, this is a must. This is a must for opening of trades. Well, that's it. So let's see the big thing, that is Dow Jones. Okay, Dow Jones is also moving in that line. Any rise in the Dow Jones should be actually seen as a selling opportunity. On the high side, we have a strong resistance around 34,939. We have strong support at around 31,423. Okay, any rise should be seen as a selling opportunity with the target of 31,423 because the structure of the market is downtrending, and like I said, every rise should be seen as a selling opportunity. That's it from my guys that is that's it from my side, guys. If you have further questions, please feel free to ask in the chat box. Otherwise, I will be winding up this session today. We have already spent 1 hour on this, and that is our time limit for 1 hour. One request that I want to make is that if you are enjoying the show, if you think that this is worthy, then please share it with your friends. You can also consider to subscribe this channel if you are new here. We do this webinar daily at 16:30 GMT, especially me. And you can also smash that like button if you want to connect with me on the Skype. My Skype handle is miasoldier123. My other YouTube channel is Bulls and Beers. You can consider subscribing to that also. And at the end of the session, I just hope that you know about the support and resistance levels that are of interest in the coming hours and days. My request to you is that only risk your 1% or less on any single trade, and you should look for a potential profit of 3% if you are risking 1%. Okay. With this note, I shall end this live stream. Please press the like button if you find this video useful for you. You can leave your suggestions in the comment section and consider subscribing to the channel for more such webinars. I wish you a good day. Thanks for watching. And yes, I'll add you on Skype if that's okay. That's okay, Benny. You can add me on the Skype. That's why I'm sharing it with you if you want to connect with me on Skype. But I will not be able to talk to you. I'll be able to reply your chats in the form of text. I'll be able to talk to you only on the weekends. I hope that works. Thank you very much, guys. See you tomorrow then. Same time, same place. Bye bye. Take care. And thanks for your time once again.